You know, years ago, people didn't wear seat belts. It's second nature now, and there's a reason for all of that. You know, it's the training process you go to get to that, and we hope that this will end up being the exact same way. You know, nobody intentionally puts themselves in harm's way. They don't say, you know, I'm gonna forget to hook this up. That's not why they do that. They get in a hurry. They're thinking about more than one thing at a time. We were presented with a challenge to come up with a solution to get our guys to clip in. It's pretty easy to see how they get into situations where they wouldn't do that. And, you know, he starts to get out of the bucket to go to lunch. He disconnects his lanyard from the attachment point on the bucket, and he hangs it on his D-ring on his harness. He gets out, he goes have lunch, he gets back in the truck. He hollers down to his groundman. He wants a cross-arm brace. He wants some different tools. Guys handed them up to him. He puts them in his bucket. He reaches around behind him. First thing he does is he grabs that handle and takes off in the truck. At that time, he's not harnessed in. If anything happens to him, he's going to get ejected out of the bucket. So we've came up with a solution that will get them used to doing it each and every time. And what will happen when an operator goes to raise the boom up out of the cradle without having it secured and pinned in is it's going to put off a very obnoxious noise, 125 decibels with a flashing light. Everybody in the neighborhood's going to know that something automatically is wrong. The major components of this particular system is it has a Honeywell switch, it's wireless, it has about a 3-year battery life off of it, it has a spot on it there that once it's mounted on the bucket, you'll drop a pin down in the hole, and this is what actuates the switch off of it. The switch sends a signal through an antenna down to a receiver. Each one of these receivers are synchronized to that particular switch, so you won't have to have, if you have 2 bucket trucks backed up to each other working, they won't interfere with each other. They are independently operated. You have a whisker switch on it. When you raise the boom up out of the cradle, even if you move it an inch or less, it's going to send that signal. That signal will end up going through a 125 decibel alarm, and it also has a light on it, so if somebody's down the road, they'll see that light. Even if they don't hear it, they'll know that that boom is out of the cradle without the operator having his lanyard properly attached. On the lanyard end of it, it's a pretty simple process. You're going to clip your lanyard, into the attachment. You're going to drop this pin, which comes out of it's got a little holster onto the lanyard. You pull it out, you drop it in at the same time that you do that. It's amazing that nobody has came up with this, because it is a simple solution, but it fits so many different types of equipment. You'll be able to put it on any type of piece of equipment that a man would actually go up in that would have a harness on it. Whether he's a window washer, he's in a bucket truck, he's going up and down in a crane, it doesn't matter what kind of piece of equipment it is, that this would be quite a bit larger than the industry that we're in. This particular tool will help us get to 0 incidents and 0 accidents. It'll also help us protect our most valuable asset, which are our people.